Hello everyone and welcome to your Rangers Review News Bulletin this Wednesday, the 16th of April. It's the day before the big one, of course. Athletic Bilbao lying in wait. Can Rangers get the better of them? Let's certainly hope so. Before we get stuck into the day's news, just a quick word for our podcast sponsors as ever, S1 Jobs. If you're looking to hand in your transfer request, then head over to S1 Jobs and upload your CV today. With thousands of jobs across Glasgow, Edinburgh, and the surrounding areas, you'll find the one at S1 Jobs. Right, where shall we start then? Of course, thousands of Rangers fans heading over to Bilbao. There's many there as we speak. And the security minister of the Basque country, Bingen Zupiria, has insisted he expects no problems from Rangers supporters ahead of the game. Up to 5,000 expected over in the north of Spain for that game. It's the largest ever away following to the city. Far outnumbers the supporters taken by the likes of Roma, Victoria Pilsen, Elfsborg, Slavia Prague, and AZ Alkmaar. The Basque police force, the Ertzaintza, probably butchered that name, have already had all leave cancelled for this week as they mount a huge security operation. They've also doubled the checkpoints for the game with fencing erected around the San Mamés Stadium in an attempt to avoid a repeat of the ugly incidents that occurred during their round of 16 clash against Roma. But the region's government security minister has attempted to reassure locals ahead of the game. Now, Zupiria said the Ertzaintza will do everything it can to prevent acts of violence and vandalism. We believe this will be a normal situation. I would point out that there were several thousand Bilbao fans in both Scotland last week and in Seville last year for the Copa del Rey final, and there were no incidents to report. The Scottish fans are among the thousands of visitors who will arrive this week in Bilbao to celebrate the Easter holidays. It's an opportunity to showcase and enjoy the city. That should be the main objective. I can guarantee that Ertzaintza will be highly visible to facilitate this. So there you go. You should expect a heavy police presence, folks, if you are heading to Bilbao today over the next few days. But the Rangers fans are always really well behaved on these trips. I know I've been on a few myself this season, and they've showed impeccable behaviour, I've got to say, sometimes in the face of real aggression from the police force, namely Nice, which was bonkers, really. It was really heavy-handed. But, let's hope that there is no incidents to report upon, and we're just talking about the football. Now, speaking of the football, Alex McLeish, the former Rangers manager, has been talking about Barry Ferguson. He's tipped him to become the permanent Rangers boss if he can get the better of Ernesto Valverde. He said, surely if Barry wins the Europa League, he'd get it then. Listen, he'll just be looking to finish the league campaign in good style. When it comes to this European tie, Bilbao will be smarting from last week. They have been savaged by their own press over there. Bilbao were supposed to wipe the floor with Rangers. I asked my former Aberdeen teammate Stevie Archibald if Rangers had any chance, and he said no, and Bilbao would beat Rangers at Ibrox and in Spain. However, Rangers surprised them. I'm sure they'll come out with the guns blazing in their own town and stadium. If Barry pulls this one off, then it's hard to see why he can't get the job. Listen, the Americans are coming in and they'll have big ideas. They'll have some big names in their wee black books. I've kept in touch with Barry, but we've not discussed that about becoming the next Rangers boss he was alluding to. I think he'll be thinking about it. He knows what a chance he's got. If he can get it together for the next run of results domestically, as well as in Europe, then who knows? This is a tough game. Athletic Bilbao are great favourites. The final is at their stadium. They will come at Rangers from the off, but if Barry pulls this off, then it's another massive feather in his cap. Yeah, absolutely, Big Ek. He also talked McLeish about the game. He said it could be decisive for Barry and his chances of getting the job. This would be a real prestige in winning, though, as well as a financial boost for the club. He knows himself because of his history with the club and how much this club needs to win. And his triumph over Jose Mourinho in the previous round impressed Alex McLeish as well. He said a lot of people would have melted just meeting Mourinho, never mind Barry beating him. These results were just incredible when you think of some of the domestic results that have gone against him and the team. It was frightening, but the way Rangers have played in Europe in the last few years has been quite incredible, getting to the latter stages quite consistently. Always speaks well, does Alex McLeish. And some wise words there on Barry. And speaking about the game, Rangers legend, Super Ali McCoist, has been speaking on TalkSport this morning, and he believes Rangers have every chance of booking their place in the Europa League semi-finals, but did say it will be a tough task. He says, I tell you, they are favourites to win the tournament, talking about Bilbao, but would have taken a draw before the game last week, even before the sending off as well. So yeah, you've got to say Rangers' better performances have been in Europe, particularly away from home. It's still a big ask, but you never know. So yeah, let's just hope Rangers keep 11 men on the park. I think they'll give themselves a bit of a chance if they can do that, but very much looking forward to the game. It's just great that Rangers are at this, I've said it before, in this stage of European competition. It just feels brilliant. So many years we went with Rangers not laying a glove fit in, not really going deep in European competition. But now it's been a regular occurrence, and let's hope it doesn't end on Thursday night. Moving on, a bit of transfer news. You may have seen a report in the number of publications, but it was originally reported by The Sun that Rangers and Celtic, so could be an agent up to no good, perhaps, just to spark interest in this lad. But apparently the two Old Firm clubs have joined the race to sign Crystal Palace and England youngster Jesse Derry. He's 17 years of age. He's the son of the former Premier League midfielder Sean. He's out of contract at Crystal Palace this summer, and he's knocked back professional terms. So he knocked back professional terms to stay at Selhurst Park. So he looks to be moving on. It's alerted a number of clubs, not only Rangers and Celtic, it's been said, but teams across Europe as well. He's currently an England under-19 international, and I'll rhyme off some of the clubs in Europe that are said to be sniffing about him. Bayern Munich, Juventus, Atletico Madrid, and Paris Saint-Germain have all scouted him. He recently scored a winning goal for England's under-18s as they defeated Portugal. So I can't say I know too much about the lad. But it looks like he could be on the move, and whether he comes to Rangers, who knows? But he's not the only one that's going to be linked. I mean, we've seen a number of names linked already, player-wise, to Rangers in the summer. It's going to, I've said it on many videos now, there's going to be players coming in, players heading out the door. Seem to have said that in the last good few years, haven't we? A bit of a rebuild about to happen again. But there you go. But Jesse Derry, I don't know too much about him, but it certainly seems to be a hot prospect. Right, that'll do us there, folks. It is press conference day. Joshua is at the San Mames. He's in the press conference for Athletic Bilbao. We should hear from Barry Ferguson. Touchwood should be around 6 o'clock UK time. Now, often with European fixtures, they can be delayed. It's all dependent on flights being on time and what have you. But yeah, we should hear from Barry a little later on. It'll be interesting to hear which players are available for the game tomorrow. Hopefully, he did say after the game on Sunday that he should have a few players back for that one. I'm sure every player will be really itching to play because it's the biggest game of the season. Let's be honest, it's a mammoth tie, and you want to be involved. That's why you're a professional footballer. So yeah, it'd be interesting to hear from Barry. Remember, you can hear what he had to say on the Rangers Review YouTube channel. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Joshua and Johnny will be on for an evening briefing after that as well. So we'll have you covered throughout the course of the day. Right, whatever you're doing, enjoy your Wednesday, and we'll speak to you later. Bye for now.